good gifts come from above. God gave him that gift. That's where the gift came from.
Tony is destined to be one of the world's leading drummers. At the age of 3, Tony Jr. accompanied his guitarist father to a jam session.
Little Tony was sleeping in my guitar case, and that's where he stayed while we were practicing. One day, he just woke up out of the guitar case, and I mean, he just popped up out of there, and he went straight for those drums.
I could barely even touch the pedals, pretty much hanging off the seat, but I was still keeping time. And he couldn't believe it. So he walked over to the set, and he told me to stop.
I don't believe this. I don't believe what I'm hearing. Then I said,
he said, do it again. And he couldn't believe it, so he called my mother. She came down to the center, and she started crying, and the rest is history. I guess it was within me, you know, just a gift from God.
By the time Tony was 11 years old, he was already labeled a child prodigy and ranked among the best in the world.
I'm very happy because if his grades drop, everything must stop. So he knows education is important.
And when he grows up, Tony knows exactly what he wants to do.
I just continue to play and stick with it. I always had a passion for drums.
Would you please welcome Tony Royster Jr.
I remember like it was yesterday.
Does it overwhelm you sometimes,
Not much, not much.
What I'm about to do right now is play a drum solo for you. And in doing this drum solo, I would like to dedicate it in memory of the late, great Tony Williams.
My father got me my first real drum set. I remember when I was 5. I think he got it for Christmas for me. I was beginning to grasp music a lot faster than people would expect. I think after like the 10th or 11th contest that I won first place, it was like, oh yeah, this is your calling, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Just the rhythm, just to feel the sound that was coming from the drums, just the way it made me feel when I played, automatically made me feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time. That brings back so many memories. Look, what? Wow. That's crazy, man.
What are some of your first memories, like first fuzzy visions?
I remember sitting down in front of the TV and my father putting on like Madonna, and I used to rock to it. He said I was just so into what was going on the screen. There he knew that music was embedded in me and it was in my soul, and he knew that that's pretty much what I was going to do for the rest of my life.
Really is no logical explanation for it at all. His father taught him the basics, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And that's where he stayed.
I would play and he would be like, yo, you know, don't do that, or you shouldn't do that there, you should start here. It's my pops. He was just there. He never forced me to play the drums. He let me be a kid.
And I said, man, this kid got talent.
And what advice does this ambitious young musician have for other kids?
Try to play an instrument or something. You might be good at it, you never know.